The daylight bends through glass and frame. We sit where every sound feels tame. No rush, no talk, the city hums below. The room holds colors no one chose. Your sleeve brushed past the line of shade, and everything else quietly decayed. The moment stalls, our breath untied. It feels like something we can't hide. Not joy, not ache, just what we know. The tender hush of golden hour glow. Ooh, the air is thick with what's unsaid. We chase reflections as they spread. It's not forever, not goodbye. It's how the hours learn to lie. A subtle truth begins to show inside this fleeting golden hour glow. The window hums a low refrain. Dust turns silver across the grain. We trace the edges left in glass. Too still to move, too short to pass. The ceiling flickers slow and wide. The world withdraws yet stays inside. Your glance unravels quiet lines like ink that spills but still refines. We don't define, we simply know we're breathing through this golden hour glow. It's not a start, it's not the end, just something we can't comprehend. The walls absorb the muted tone. Two strangers nearly overgrown. What fades will find a way to show beneath the hush of golden hour glow. We never planned to make it last. It only lives between the past. The color folds, the space turns new, yet somehow still connects to you. Each shadow hums a steady flow, and time dissolves in golden hour glow. The sound grows thin, the air turns slow. Each outline burns, then lets it go. No need to name the things we find. They stay as echoes unaligned. Whatever leaves will let us know we lived inside that golden hour glow. We left the market as they closed. A paper list, a folded rose. You folded sleeves above your wrist. The gutter ran a silver list. We walked until the pavement turned. A shop sign blinked, the posters burned. You slowed your step beside my shoe. I matched the rhythm, matched it true. Long walk home beneath the lamp. The pavement holds each passing stamp. No stage to fill, no scene to steal. Just two plain steps and what they feel. The alley bends, the storefronts hum. Long walk home until we come. A street cart cooled its metal tray. You paused to tuck the map away. A coin rolled loose and struck the grate. We watched it roll and mark the date. The windows wore a dusty film. Footsteps moved soft along the sill. We counted numbers on the sign. They blinked in order, line by line. Long walk home along the blocks. The doors repeat the same. The curb holds prints like folded notes. Long walk home where evening floats. A vendor stacks the empty crates. The rain slips down painted gates. You lift your hand to zip the coat. We pass a bench and keep the note. Long walk home when hours thin, our shapes remain where paths begin. No final proof, no curtain call, just steady feet against the wall. The street unwinds, the route is known. Long walk home, we make it home. A wooden chair against the tile. The floor reflects a quiet smile. You fold your coat upon the rail. The doorway drips, the street is pale. A teaspoon clinks, the counter steams. We trade small notes and half-drawn dreams. A paper bag breathes through the seam. Outside the gutters thread their stream. You tilt your cup, your gaze precise. The sugar melts, the scene feels nice. Coffee and rain beneath the eaves. The window marks the shape it weaves. We name the hours with idle grace. The glass collects what time can trace. A line of coats along the frame. Coffee and rain, a gentle flame. Pencil rolls beside your hair. You sketch the clouds you understand. The curtain sways from passing wheels. You hum a tune, the distance steals. A menu curls, the letters smear. The shop hums low but feels sincere. A tray returns, the chairs align. You lift your sleeve, your breath meets mine. Your voice breaks soft, a brittle chord. We let it rest without a word. Coffee and rain, a fleeting hour. The scent of toast, the fading power. We sit between what used to stay. The street runs thin, the paint turns gray. Our jackets brush in small refrain. Coffee and rain, the same refrain. The counter lamp blinks once, then slows. A puddle blooms beneath our toes. You glance outside, the colors smear. The clock resets, the crowd unclear. Coffee and rain, our borrowed time. The chairs grow dim, the rhythm fine. We share the heat, the table keeps. Our silence grows, then softly sleeps. Each sip reminds what can remain. Coffee and rain, the sweet sustain. Shadows lengthen across the rails. You look ahead, the distance pales. The ground holds echoes thin and wide. Each sound retreats before it dies. Our steps divide, the rhythm bends. The evening hums, then quietly ends. We trade our thoughts for muted lines. The air grows cold, the silence fine. I trace the light on your worn sleeve. The color drains, I half believe what once was close begins to slide. We linger under the fading sky. The years collapse, the storefront sign begins to shake. Your voice cuts through the slight mistake. The pavement cracks where we once crossed, 1,000 words already lost. Your gaze drips slow, the lamps arise, a gentle haze behind your eyes. The streets reveal their empty frames. We move inside but not the same. Our figures tilt, the glow turns thin, the breath between us wearing in. Whatever bound this fragile tie unravels under the fading sky. A quiet truth we can't deny, we stand beneath the fading sky. Stretch out beyond our reach. The dark repeats what we can't teach. A final sound, a fleeting sign, remains of what was once alive. The scene recedes, the rest is clear. All that we held dissolves from here. If memory asks the reason why it ends beneath the fading sky, the last of warmth begins to die. We beneath the fading sky. Across the square at 3:30, the vendor packed the magazines. You fixed the strap around your case, the wind pulled crumbs from paper seams. A traffic cone began to sway. A curtain flicked and turned away. Your ticket bent inside your hand, the numbers smudged like colored sand. Last light of us behind the frame, the marks we left don't hold a name. A window hums, the shutters spin, the station hum of what had been. You glance once more, the corners gleam. Last light of us folds into steam. A train car locks the metal gate. The hallway smells of tangerine. A shoe heel taps a distant code, the neon flicks the glass between. You pull the sleeve to hide a stain. The board rewrites the next inbound train. A pause remains before the call. We stand until the numbers fall. Last light of us, the tempered glow, a trace of things we used to know. The benches lean, the signals wait. We read the lines but hesitate. The rails extend beyond our view. Last light of us divides in two. A folded scarf, a coin that drops. The echo rings, the rhythm stops. The vending glass reflects a face. It shifts before it finds its place. Last light of us, the curtain drawn. A fragment stays when all is gone. The tracks run east, the clock rewinds. Each turn releases what it binds. A distant bell resumes its sound. Last light of us is homeward bound. branch tilts low above the creek. The pebbles shine, the edges sleek. You lift a sleeve to test the chill. The water moves but keeps it still. A wooden step gives underweight. The reeds lean close, deliberate. A scarf unwinds beside your knees. The scent of bark drifts through the trees. The hillside hums with quiet tone. We trade a glance, then walk alone. Evening colors fade to brass. They settle soft across the grass. Each trembling leaf begins to bow. The season murmurs here and now. Our names dissolve in cooling streams. Evening colors hold our dreams. A fence divides the open field. The soil is damp, the scent revealed. You draw a circle in the ground. A rhythm lost yet newly found. A distant farm turns off its flame. The ridge recalls the day by name. A sparrow lands where light should stay. The dusk repeats then fades away. A shallow wind adjusts its sound. The hush expands, the world unwound. Evening colors pale and wide. They cross the stream, they slip aside. A single note, a distant chime. We count the breaths that mark the time. The horizon bends in amber gleam. Evening colors drift like dreams. Beneath your hand, the pages curl, they understand. The ink cast in from years of rain. The words remain, but not the same. Evening colors fading line, they weave between your arm and mine. Each passing sound begins to slow. The daylight sinks, we let it go. The meadow folds, the branches lean. Evening colors, what they mean. Platform shakes beneath our feet. The lights blink once, then lose their beat. You stand apart, the crowd divides. I count the seconds as it slides. A whistle cuts the evening haze. The moment folds in backward waves. We never asked for what we found, yet every path still turns around. Each signal fades, the rails align. The distance pulls your shape to mine. I take a breath and reach the end, only to start with you again. The noise recedes, emotion bends. I'm back to you again. Passing train erases sound. Its silver frames spin underground. I trace a word upon my sleeve. It marks the place I couldn't leave. The sky turns pale above the tracks. A story built on what it lacks. The signs repeat, the echoes climb. I find you hidden in the time. The glass reflects what used to be. A flash of you, then vacancy. Each turn I make, each line I send returns me back to you again. The rhythm breaks, the colors bend. it leads me back to you again. The wires stretch across the dust, their shadows blur, the air feels hushed. Your name remains where none can see, a quiet loop inside of me. The map resets the road's descent, all of them back to you again. Whatever stays, whatever ends, the course I take, it always bends. No further out, no false pretend, it carries me to you again. Through all I lose, through all I mend, I'm falling back to you again. Again. The air turns crisp and the lights grow thin. A hush drifts softly where the day has been. We walk through streets that echo faint and wide. Leaves curl around the edges where they hide. Your voice blends warm against the amber glow. Every word feels slower, like the wind might know. I never thought calm could feel this deep, like autumn holds a secret it meant to keep. One look from you and the cold fades light. I think I'm falling for tonight. The skyline hums in muted golden red. Every breath you take rewrites what I said. No promises drawn, no plans in sight, just fleeting warmth beneath the fading light. The world feels small, the timing right, and I'm quietly falling for tonight. Your hands hide deep in your worn out coat. We laugh at nothing as the streetlights float. The quiet carries what we didn't say. It's like the wind keeps brushing it away. Our shadows move but never stray apart. The season finds its rhythm in my heart. You smile and the world feels rearranged. Something simple suddenly changed. The air feels softer, the stars ignite, and I keep falling for tonight. There's no rush, no need to define, just a trace of warmth between your line and mine. The city sleeps, the silence clear. You turn and I forget the year. Every glance pulls the world upright. I'm still gently falling for tonight. Maybe by morning the spell will fade. Maybe the feeling won't be replayed. But if the night could songs through passing trees. You're the calm I never meant to need. No farewell words, no long goodbye, just steady hearts beneath the sky. If daylight breaks, let it stay out of sight. I'll keep this moment burning quiet and bright. Whatever ends when the stars lose light, I was here falling for tonight. The rooms feel thin, the voices spare. The scent of grain still clings to hair. We fold our thoughts like winter clothes. The fabric stiff, the color froze. Your hand withdraws, the glass feels numb. The clock repeats, the words won't come. We stand inside a quiet turn. The edges cool, the seasons burn. Halfway to winter, marrow and thread. We stitch what's missing, trace what's dead. A pulse remains beneath the frost, a warmth that waits for what was lost. It hums in silence, soft and thin. Halfway to winter, half within. Coat hangs dry along the wall. The dust collects where echoes fall. We drink from cups that hold old heat. The taste of rust, both sharp and sweet. You speak but sound divides until the space replies. Not me, not you. The light is brittle, near and shy. The owl forgets how to reply. Halfway to winter, halfway to clear. The breath we keep becomes austere. Our names dissolve but stay in place, like frost that forms a borrowed trace. The cold begins where we begin. Halfway to winter, half within. And cracks along the floor. We're almost who we were before. Each movement slow, the ceiling low. We listen for what won't let go. Halfway to winter, nothing to prove. The weight of stillness starts to move. Whatever breaks will not rescind. It settles warm beneath the skin. The quiet hums, the year turns thin. Halfway to winter, half within. The ground is painted in rust and wine. You walk ahead, you pace the lines. The echo of boots on broken stones is more than words have ever shown. Branches bow without a sound. Colors fall and spin around. Nothing planned, but it feels right. The evening hums in borrowed light. Every thought begins to slow. We move like leaves in slow motion. This isn't love, not fully told. Just fleeting warmth against the cold. A simple truth that doesn't stay, but finds its shape along the way you turn. In silence starts to grow. We turn like leaves in slow motion. Beneath the bridge the wind feels thin. unfolds and starts again. You trace the air, your fingers numb. The world forgets what we've become. I see reflections in your sleeve and wonder what you still believe. The sky pulls low, the tone is deep. We keep what daylight couldn't keep. And somewhere through the undertow, we drift like leaves in slow motion. No sudden spark, no grand reveal, just quiet proof of what is real. Our shadows meet then fade apart, two borrowed hearts and borrowed art. The earth beneath begins to show. We fall like leaves in slow motion. But don't explain. The sky leans close and calls my name. And even if the colors go, I'll dream of leaves in slow motion. The day exhales, the light turns thin. We lose, we start, we lose again. No promises, no words to bind, just what the wind decides to find. We were leaves in slow motion. We walked along the narrow road. The sound of leaves was soft and low. You traced a line across the rail. Said nothing much but told the tale. A taxi slowed, the lights were pale. The smell of rain began to stale. You spoke about a dream half known. I laughed and called it not our own. Where the wind sleeps, I lose my guard. The night feels distant, yet not hard. No claims to make, no need to prove. Just quiet steps that learn to move. The streets turn thin, the moments deep. I find you where the wind can sleep. We stopped beside a record store. You said you'd seen that sign before. The windows fogged and neon hummed. The world felt slower, strangely numbed. I held your name behind my teeth, afraid it might disturb the peace. You caught my look, then turned aside. Some words can't live when they collide. Where the wind sleeps, the noise retreats. It folds the air between our beats. No plans to fix, no lines to say. Just something real that won't decay. The corners fade, the lamplights weep. I meet you where the wind can sleep. An old refrain from passing cars. It filled the dark between the stars. You didn't speak, I didn't try. The space itself became reply. Where the wind sleeps, the years unwind. It keeps the parts we leave behind. No curtain drawn, no grand display, just quiet proof that we still stay. The roads may blur, the distance steep, I'll see you where the wind can't sleep. The clock beside the ticket gate ticks slow. The streetcar hums in muted rows. You press your scarf against your chin. The traffic swirls, the lamps grow dim. A matchstick burns along the rail. The scent of rust, the cool exhale. We share a seat near window lines. Your shadow folds between the signs. A single drop slides down the glass. We watch the hours turning past. Lost in November, fading frame. Each glance retreats yet feels the same. Our voices curve beneath the tone. The night collects what we postpone. The station sighs, a color spin. Lost in November, pull within. A metal stair vibrates with sound. You pull your sleeve, the cuff unbound. The vendor counts his final sale. A paper crane begins to pale. The overheads release a glare. We drift through corridors of air. A headline folds across your knees. The letters blur with subtle ease. A signal blinks, a rhythm slows. We linger while the current flows. Lost in November, quiet trace. The city bends around our pace. Our footsteps cross the yellow tiles. We trade small words for borrowed smiles. The crosswalk comes, the shadows thin. Lost in November, drawn within. A payphone rings without a sound. A candy wrapper spins around. The subway doors begin to slide. We step away from what we hide. A passing glance, a moving crowd. The echoes fade but not too loud. Lost in November, pale design. The outline smears along the line. Our jackets brush, the static clings. The tunnel hums as daylight sings. The rails return what hearts defend. Lost in November, near the end. The latch clicks once, the hinge gives way. You set your shoes where shadows stay. A tray of change, a folded sleeve. The hallway keeps what we believe. A shelf half filled with glass and thread. A single chair, the books unread. You turn the switch, the copper glows. The floor recalls how quiet goes. The scent of oak, the cooling tile. A muted grin, a patient style. The way you stay, the tone you bring. The walls retain a smaller thing. A glance misplaced, a weight of calm. The space forgets but keeps your palm. The corners hold a softened gray. I find my peace the way you stay. Tilts, the brass frame worn. You fold the cloth, the cuffs adorn. A match flares quick, the smoke moves low. You sip your tea before it slows. A painting leans along the wall. The silence stretches faint but tall. The handle cools, the curtain drapes. The doorway bends to mimic shapes. Your sleeve slides down, the clock hands cross. Measure gain by marking loss. The way you stay, the lines you trace. The kettle sings at steady pace. The fabric sighs, the lamps align. Your breath remains a thin design. The ceiling bends, the colors play. The house still hums the way you stay. The table scar, a splintered mark. The amber fades, the window dark. A letter rests beside the key. You read it slow, unknowingly. The way you stay, the sound withdrawn, a trace of heat. The night half gone, the hour folds, the tone subsides. The hush collects where truth resides. Each shape repeats what used to